Do you want to learn how to deal when your friends and family just don't get it, meaning they don't understand your business? Stay tuned for this.
Practice. Like, there's a lot of people that I know are listening that are probably getting a lot of grief from their partners, their spouses, their family members, their friends being like, I don't understand why you're not following the regular pathway. So how do you also talk to entrepreneurs in this space and say, like, just like, if this is your vision, if this is your dream, just, you have to continue to go for it. Like, how do we put those blinders up, those blockers, to stop a lot of those naysayers?
So my answer is going to stem back to what I kind of touched upon earlier, where I said that like society is basically a box and everyone's going to want you, like, force you to stay in. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I've been lucky enough to have my wife not understand but support anyone. And as long as like we were working towards her goals too, which is ultimately being a stay-at-home mom. And I've also had in-laws who still to this day don't understand a darn thing that I do, but supported me anyways for 4 years. And so like, and that takes a lot of too, to be like, this is the guy who's supposed to be supporting my wife or our daughter, and he's just like working on a laptop in his pajamas from our living room. But I've been lucky enough to have that. So, but I have had family members who have basically told my wife, like, you need to give him a time limit. He shouldn't be doing this. He needs to go get a job. And so I've had a lot, and which is funny because now a lot of them are trying to start businesses and come to me for advice. But advice to them is like, you have to have the compassion for where they're coming from. Like, and it comes from them wanting you to be safe and not get hurt. And so the place where they're coming from is usually not a negative, like, I want to hold you back. It's like, I don't understand this and that scares me and I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to be at risk. I don't want you whatever. So I think that's the first place where I would tell them is like, understand it comes from compassion. Number two, you have to understand it comes from a fear that because they're living inside the box, they haven't adapted outside the box yet. And so what happens when there's a lot of change, it freaks a lot of people out. And so, because a lot of people love, consistency and whatever. And I think as entrepreneurs, that's why we thrive, is because everyone there's so much change that pushes them back into the box even more, which allows so much more opportunity for the entrepreneurs. But at the end of the day, if you're a true entrepreneur, you're going to do it anyways. And so I think the best place you can operate from is just have compassion for where they are and like, don't try to resist it or fight it, but be like, I understand and I appreciate you looking out for me. This is why I'm going to be doing it anyways. And so, and if it really bugs you, just tell them like, if you can support it, great. If not, then I don't want it in my life. And if you can't be around me without saying those stuff, then I'm just going to have to make the decision to like not be around you. So I ended up having to do it with my mom for a while. I was like, cause she was riddled with fear. And it's like, why are you doing this? And I don't understand it. And, which is ironic. Her parents supported me a lot. My mom is, even to this day, is kind of like, well, maybe you should get a job. I'm like, what are you talking about, Mom? Like, we just did over $1 million this year. Like,
but now you've had your fun, so now you have to go get a real job.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can interject.